Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tylord, and I am finally back again with Let's Play World of Warcraft Project Ascension. This is episode 40, and we are here at Jadanar. And you might not realize where that is, but it is near the center of Felwood, just north of Ashenvale, just the zone just before Winter Spring. And I'm going to be doing the quest, quests in Jadanar, in Shadowhold, and you might be wondering, well, wait a second, all these mobs are so low. Look at all these mobs. I mean, they're literally like 7, 6, 8 levels lower than you are. What's the big idea here? Why are you doing these quests? They're so low compared to your level, and that may be true. But I love Jadanar. Every time I play through a character and I get to around the level of Felwood, and obviously this is an exception because I leveled quite quickly past the Felwood level zone. Obviously, I would say Felwood's around level 50. You'd want to be around level 50 doing these quests, and I'm almost 60. Like I'm almost at the end game here. So why am I doing these quests? Well, I love Felwood as the zone, and I love Jadanar, and I love Shadowhold, and I love killing all these cultists. So I think I'm going to be doing this quest chain for a while, this episode anyway. Mainly that's what I'm going to be doing this episode. So the quest starts... What are you doing there? Don't do that. Don't cast something at me, please, good sir. This quest starts with the quest chain, excuse me, starts with the first quest, Forces of Jadanar, which you can pick up from Greta, is that her name? Greta Mosshoof at the Emerald Sanctuary, just as you enter into Felwood from, I'm assuming, Ashenvale. Everyone should be coming in from Ashenvale. It's possible you can get there by teleporting into Moonglade and then, you know, traveling through Timbermaw Hold. I was going to say Felpaw Hold, but traveling through, so you get into Moonglade up here, and then you can travel through Timbermaw Hold and come out the other side, up at the top, up at the very top of Felwood. So that's the other way you can enter into this zone. Otherwise, you're coming in through Ashenvale, no matter what. So yeah, that's where Emerald Sanctuary is. I might be doing these other quests. I picked up, you know, Cleansing Felwood and Wild Guardians. I picked up some quests here and there from Blood Mist Post, or Blood Venom Post, excuse me, is another little quest hub for Horde in this zone. I don't know if there's another little quest hub for Alliance in this zone, because I know Blood Venom Post also has a flight path for the Horde. But yeah, that's where you can pick up Forces of Jadanar. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these other quests this episode. I kept verifying the corruption. It says it's a group quest, so I believe these entropic beasts and horrors are elite mobs. So I might keep this quest, might do this quest at some point. But for now, I'm going to be in Jadanar, and this quest is pretty fun. So actually, we're going to excuse me. Why is he evading all of my... What in God's name is going on here? I do not know. Sam I am. I will not eat your eggs and ham. It's not how that book goes, but I don't care. So we need to kill one more adept, two more. One more cultist and 2 more adepts. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong, even though I'm probably saying it right. I don't know. Off screen, you might have noticed I've picked up the Warlock spell Life Tap. I figured, you know what? I have all of these extra ability essences. I had 3, so not really all these extra, but I had a couple extra that I could pick, you know, a spell or an ability that I wanted to pick up, and I thought, why not get Life Tap? You know, I'm always complaining. No, that's a Guardian. I don't need to kill a Guardian. I need to kill an Adept. Here we go. Oh, he's an undead. I feel bad for killing him, but you know what? He's been mind warped into this cult, so I do kind of feel sorry for him. So I picked up Life Tap because, you know, it converts health into mana, and that's something. Where are all these? There's another cultist. I need one more adept. Not seeing him anywhere. Oh, there is. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Go get him, pet. I'll take care of this jabroni. And we can finally take out the scourge known as the Jadanar cultists. There we go. Quest complete. Dunzo. So anyway, life type converts health into mana, and you know, I pair that with regrowth, and it's essentially like you have infinite mana and health regen, which is why warlocks normally don't have a healing spell. But because this is a this is a fun server for fun people, let's actually go up and do verifying the corruption first before I go back to Emerald Sanctuary. That's why this server is a lot more fun than regular World of Warcraft. Well, I wouldn't say a lot more fun, but it is a lot of fun. Because you can experiment. You can do some combinations of abilities and spells that you couldn't otherwise do. So let's head up here. We need to find... First we need to explore the craters of the Shatter Scar Vale. Oops. So this is Blood Venom Falls. Up over there is Blood Venom Post. As I was saying before. Because I have... this random enchant for checking humanoids, we can actually see all of these Jadenar mobs are down below us. This is technically Shadowhold Strong, exactly below us right here. So Jadenar Darkweavers, Warlocks, Enforcers, you know, mobs such as those, aptly named. So we do have an Entropic Beast here. I don't know why it says it's a group quest. I guess it's because of these Infernal Sentries that are patrolling the areas, but you know what? We can take on elite mobs, you know, that are our own level. You don't think we can take on? I don't get it. Does this game not realize we can take on mobs that are 5 levels lower than us? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Why is the ability not ready? I don't know. It should be ready. There we go. Easy peasy. We also got Felindor the Accuser. Who is that? That is a rare mob spawned over here. And you know what I like to do with rare mobs? I like to kill them because they usually drop some pretty good loot, some good shit, you know? Have we explored the craters yet? I don't think we have. Oh my god. Look at all that loot. We got Shadowtome Mind Blast. We got another blue. We got the Shadowfoot Stabber, excuse me. Thought it was Saboteur. We got a Pendant of the Tiger, which has a random enchant. Taking direct damage has a chance to activate Blaze Aura, which deals fire damage each second for 5 seconds. Additional enchants increase the damage and threat generated by this ability and its proc chance. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so we have explored the craters. You just have to run into, I guess, any old crater, or maybe it's just this first crater, and you will have explored it. But we have killed the 2 entropic horrors. Now we need to kill 2 beasts, and we can be done with this quest for good. And then we can get the hell out of this area and fly back to Emerald Sanctuary. Alright, one more beast. So, first is Jadenar. I like Shadowhold. Eventually, I think there's about 5 quests in the chain, along with, there's one escort quest that's kind of annoying, but I'm going to be doing it anyway. That we can pair with the main quests in the chain. And actually, it's kind of annoying. One of the quests is going to send us all the way to the Barrens, outside of Ratchet. Luckily, we have the flight path to get over there, so we don't have to worry about that. But for now, guys, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to head down to the Emerald Sanctuary where we can turn in all these quests. So I will see you guys down there. Alrighty, everybody, we're back here at the Emerald Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and talk to, first, Tehran Redfeather, and we can turn in the quest Verifying the Corruption. I don't believe he has a follow-up, and in fact, he doesn't. So let's just go ahead and head outside of his little hut over to Greta Mosshoof and turn in the Forces of Jadenar. I guess I could be reading the quest text. I mean, if you guys like the little role-playing, usually I do read the quest text. I don't know. Let's just do it. Deep within Jadenar lies Shadowhold, the main fortress of their corruption and evil. The Shadow Council... I guess I can't read today. The Shadow Council has protective spells surrounding their lair in the form of braziers. If I'm to find out any more information about our enemy through scrying, then those braziers must be extinguished. By doing so, I should be able to spy on the council and find out who leads them. If you can, take this canteen and fill it at the Moonwell at the center of Jadenar. Return to me afterwards. So that is the follow-up. Collection of the corrupt water we need to collect some of the corrupt Moonwell water. So I'm going to try and save as much time as I can this episode. So that means I'm going to cut away right now. I'm going to head up to Jadinar, and I will meet you guys up over there. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we are at the center of Jadinar, and I believe the Moonwell that they speak of is this sickly green looking pond here. I won't even call it. Why did I just be Shilrath? I don't know. But let's just spam hemorrhage and kill this cultist, and he's dead, just like that. He is dead. It's so easy to kill mobs 7 levels lower than you. Alright, so we need to enter into the pond. The sickly green looking water. Is it even water? What is this? It's a goo. Is it orc blood? Is it tainted orc blood? I don't know what it is, but let's use the empty canteen to fill the water, the corrupt Moonwell water, and with that we can cut away again. There's gonna be lots of cuts. Just a fair warning. There are going to be many cuts this episode, so I'm going to cut back away and head down to Emerald Sanctuary, where we could turn this quest in again to Greta Mosov. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, back here at Emerald Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest, Collection of the Corrupt Water. Turn this in. This will do nicely, Tyler. Now all we have to do besides apply the waters to the braziers is to have it purified. That should not be difficult. It should only require a little travel. Hopefully we can do this quickly. So we need to take the corrupt Moonwell water to, I never know how to pronounce his name. Is it Islan? Islan Waterseer or Island? Almost like Island, but Island. Or Eileen? Is it a long E or a short E? You know, it's really hard to gauge what the actual name is. I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to cut away. We're going to travel to Island or Islan Waterseer. I believe, I'm flying to Ratchet, so I hope she's near Ratchet. She is just south of Ratchet. So I'm going to cut away. I will meet you guys down there where we can turn this quest in, get the follow-up, head back to Shadowhold, and bada boom, bada bam, we have a couple quests to do in there. It's going to be real fun. We're on an adventure, guys. We're on a very fun, long adventure. Alrighty, everybody, let's go ahead and talk to Island Waterseer here at the Titus Stair, just south of Ratchet, and turn in the quest Seeking Spiritual Aid. So we give her the corrupt Moonwell water. Ah, I sense you are not just a simple traveler looking for a path to Ratchet. Come, sit and rest at our camp. Speak to me when you're ready. Ah, you need water from this Moonwell cleanse. Stopping this force of malice and foulwood seems noble enough, but it is not for me to decide if the water will be purified. I will ask the spirits of water. It will be up to them to decide if the cause is just. So then there's a little cutscene here where she goes to talk to the spirits of water. Whoa, she's going out there. Spirits of water, I give you praise and I beg you for a favor. You've heard Tylord's pleas and I trust his intent is noble. Please, will you aid us? I have no idea what this language is. I'm not even going to attempt to read it. Just kidding, I lied. Mareth bromo zorn, kilagrin dra ma zorn, tu ko frat ko tadrum ma krin drinor zolin drinor ma krin kan. It's like he's speaking another language. Asrugul korsul. None of that makes any sense. I don't know what the fuck I just said. Thank the spirits, Tyler. They are not the ones. They are the ones that have come to your aid, not me. I give this purified water to you now. Please give my regards to Greta and my best wishes. She's tackling something greater than many of us, as I'm sure she will soon find out. The Shadow Council is not a force to be trifled with, Tyler. Remember that. Go now. Take this water back to her. She has another quest we can do, Call of Water, but I want to do that quest. That's like a shaman class quest, and I ain't up to that task because it's essentially pointless to do these shaman quests like Call of Fire, Call of Air, Call of Water, because you can just go to any shaman trainer and they'll actually give you, like a fire totem, water totem, an earth totem, an air totem, because this is Ascension and it's customizable. It's a classless server. You can just play any class you want, any spec you want. Obviously, if you want totems, you're going to have to use totems. And there is a slot, technically this is a ranged weapon slot, but you can also put totems there and it'll work. Actually, yeah. Can you put totems there? I'm not sure. I think you just have to have them in your bags, right? You don't have to actually put it into your ranged weapon slot. Anyway, I'm going to cut back away and head up to the Emerald Sanctuary, where we can turn in cleansed water, returns to Felwood, and then continue the quest chain from there. Alrighty, everybody, back here at the Emerald Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and talk to Greta Mosshoof, turn in this quest. Cleansed water returns to Felwood. This should be more than enough water for our purposes. I'm glad to hear that Islin was able to help us. Her strength with the water spirits has always been a strong one. She's also so wise, blah, 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 blah. Using the purified Moonwell water, douse the flames of the floor braziers of protection within Shadowhold and Felwood, then return to Greta Mosshoof in the Emerald Sanctuary. So I'm going to cut away again. I'm going to fly back up to Bloodvenom Post. I think it's faster if I actually fly back up to Bloodvenom Post right here and then, you know, just travel a little bit south back to Jadenar. But I'm going to cut away again. I will meet you guys inside Shadowhold, where we can start making our way into the hold and start extinguishing all of these braziers. Alrighty, guys. Back here in Shadowhold, let's get started. Let's head down the main tunnel. As you can see here in World Chat, we've got some Thunderfury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker spam going on, as per usual. World Chat's always just like Baron's Chat Light, right? I mean, everyone just wants to be edgy and funny. You can see here, look at this goofball. Who does this? Anal, Thunderfury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. That doesn't even make any sense. What? Not even remotely funny or clever or witty. I mean, come on now. Come on. We're gonna be killing these mobs so quickly. I'm gonna probably forget to run back and loot at least one or two of these mobs at some point. So, oh, we got ourselves a Jadenar Legionnaire, and that mob, you know, that mob looks to be our level range, 55. I'm excited to actually fight one of these guys because, you know, he's my level. And oh my gosh, how the mighty have fallen. That dude just died so quickly. Ooh, y'all want some of this? Y'all want some of this? Are you ready to be destroyed in about like 2 seconds? Because, you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I did pick up another tome. I'm collecting so many of these tomes. Feels good, man. So here's our first brazier, the Brazier of Pain. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Use the purified Moonwell water on the first brazier, and looky, we've got Prince Zavalis. I don't know how you pronounce that, but we got him. That's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Bestial Wrath this. Oh my god! Did you see how quickly he died? It's not even. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting how quickly these mobs are falling to me and my pet. Total and utter destruction. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. We got ourselves another Warlock. So the thing to worry about with these Warlock mobs, and I wouldn't even say worry about, because I mean they do almost 0 damage. Here we have the Brazier of Hatred here, so let's just keep extinguishing these braziers as we go along here. So the Warlock mobs actually do have imp minions, but you don't even have to worry about the imp minions. I mean, they will despawn as you kill the Warlock. So you don't even have to worry about the pets. You just have to kill the main mob who controls the summon pets. And then voila, I mean, the pet will despawn. So, I mean, it's no challenge at all. And obviously, you know, I shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, Shadowhold's so easy. Because obviously I'm about 4 or 5 levels higher than I normally should be here. And here we got ourselves a couple Dark Weavers here and there. I want to focus down the Warlock, actually. You can see here, these guys are doing a little bit of damage to me. Not too worried, though. Not too worried. Just keep spamming these guys down, and we will keep going down the rabbit hole that is Shadowhold. So earlier, about a minute ago, I did loot the Blood Red Key, and I saw that pop up on my, whatever the hell this is, my general tab here, my general log of what I've been looting. So it actually starts a quest. So it's a unique item that begins a quest. The key looks tiny enough to fit into a small lock. So we need to search through Jadenar to discover what the Blood Red Key is used for. and I believe it is used for opening a cage just near the entrance of Shadowhold where we came in from. They're holding a prisoner captive, and we need to release her. I believe it's a female NPC, if I'm not mistaken. Could be male. I don't want to sound sexist or discriminatory here. Could be male or female mob. You know, it could be either. It could be neither. You know, it could be some sort of gender fluid mob. You know, I don't know. I'm not one to judge. You know, who knows? But I do know we need to find him or her, or them or they, and rescue them from being, you know, being held prisoner, being held captive. And I think we actually have to escort them. So it is captured Arconarin, and we have to escort them to someone's armor, Trey Lightforge's armor, and then out of Shadowhold. So I'm gonna do that quest right after I finish up down here in the basement of Shadowhold, where we extinguish the last of the braziers. We can go. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and send my pet in to take out this mob here. Easy. Look at this. Look at this. Easy. Absolutely destroyed. Outplayed, even. We picked up another Uther Strength. I actually looted one of these earlier. And, oh, I actually like this random enchant here. Increases offensive rogue ability damage increased by 2%. The other one I have is actually increases the amount of targets hit by my whirlwind by 1. So both of those, you know, both of those are pretty good. I'm not going to equip either of them. I picked up another tome while I was down here. Some more rune cloth. All this other stuff is just I'm going to sell. It's just trash. So we have finished the quest Dousing the Flames of Protection, and Strange Red Key is actually also complete. We just need to go turn it into the NPC up here, Arconarin, if that's even how you pronounce it. And then from there we can escort her out of Shadowhold, and then we can turn in both quests and pick up both follow-ups. I believe the follow-up to Dousing the Flames might be the final quest in the chain here. I'm not entirely sure if my memory serves correctly. But let's head down over here and open the locked cage and actually turn in the Strange Red Key and pick up the follow-up. Rescue from Jadanar. Escort her. I am ready, Tyler. Let's find my equipment and get out of here. I think I know where it is. I think I know too. I think it's... I want to say it's up here where Prince Zavalis is. It could be not. It could be... Oh, shit. You know what? It's all the way at the bottom. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. It's all the way at the bottom where we just were, extinguishing the flames. You know, I should have picked up this quest. Why didn't I earlier? I don't know. Should have picked up this quest before I headed down the hold. But that's okay, because now we don't have to fight any of these mobs with her here in our party with us. So it does say it is a dungeon quest, which actually doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it says dungeon. Shouldn't be classified as dungeon quest. Doesn't make sense. But as much as it pains me, there is one thing that must be done first. I have to find Trey's sword, Lightforge, and escape Shadowhold to tell my superiors what's happening here. Can you help me, Tylord? Our equipment isn't far from here, and you've already proven you can survive the path to the top. Oh my! Look at this! All these candles! I'm sure they're used for some terrible ritual or dark summoning. We'd best make haste. Okay, then hurry up. Come on, lady. You're walking so slow. My God. Oh, you know what's cool? Oh my gosh. I just noticed this right now. The candles are like disappearing and reappearing based on your relation to them. So there's none on the other side of the little opening in the floor here, but now there's a bunch wherever you're standing. That's pretty cool. I don't know how they programmed that, how they coded that in. But obviously we're not going to face any mobs. I don't think that this quest will... sometimes with escort quests, mobs will be summoned in. It's like a little encounter here and there that you have to fight them off. But I don't think that's going to happen with this quest. I think it's pretty much just like you're supposed to pair it with Dousing the Flames of Protection. But obviously, you know, that didn't happen with me. The problem here is that once we retrieve her gear and we start heading back up, because she's so slow, we're going to see all these mobs are starting to respawn here up top. So we're just going to have to refight all these mobs on the way back up, as opposed to fighting them on the way down, you know? Okay, so we're there! Over there! Oh, come on. Now you run? Now you run! Alright, so there's a little lockbox here, a little strong box where she's gonna get her gear. She's using the spell Strength of Arcano Narin. Oh shit, boy! We do got some mobs that have spawned in. Hello? What the fuck? All I need now is a golden lasso. Is that supposed to be like a Wonder Woman reference? I don't get that. I don't know. But oh my god, we just leveled. What the hell? I didn't think we were gonna level down here, but we did. Look at her. She's her full strength back. All of her gear. She's now ready to be rescued from Shadowhold, I guess. With me by her side. We have looted a demonic rune, which these are little interesting pieces of loot. So it restores, it's sort of like Life Tap, but like in an item form. So it restores 900 to 1500 mana at the cost of 600 to 1000 life. Alright, so we did level up. I do have some stats to allocate. Let's go ahead and put 2 in strength, 1 in stam, 2 in agility, like we always do. And now we have 2 ability essences and 1 talent essence. And I actually don't know what I've been putting my talent essences into. I think I was putting them into Arms Warrior. Let's scroll down here to Wrecking Crew and upgrade that bad boy there. Alright, now we gotta watch out because there are some mobs up here at the top here. Don't you dare don't you dare aggro her. I take offense to that. She will not die under my watch. I will heal her if I can. I can heal her. She didn't need it, but you can heal her if you wanted to. I'm gonna send my pet up ahead, do a little bit of scouting, I guess, reconnoitering. Sure, Arco Narin. Narnin? Arco Narnin? Is that how you even pronounce that? I don't know. She has such a weird, odd name. Go, pet, go! You're my only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And by Obi-Wan Kenobi, I mean me. Why are you focusing on the imp? That's literally the least of our worries, of our concerns. I don't know. I'm gonna send my pet up ahead again. Go ahead and give him a min pet just so he doesn't die. I mean, I know he's not gonna die because he's, you know, he's a boss. He's a boss-ass bitch, and he will take out this Legionnaire with ease. With ease. Now here's the problem. I don't know if she's gonna aggro all those hunters, and it doesn't appear like she is, so we don't have to worry about that. Easy peasy. But now the problem is, she's walking back to where she was before she aggroed the Legionnaire and the Darkweaver. And I don't know how far back that was. Okay, it's right there. Alright, so now the problem is, I think she will aggro the Hunter. Just get a little bit over to the left, to the right. Just keep on coming. Okay, nah, we're good. We're good. Whew, easy. Easy peasy. I'm gonna send my pet in again. And I'm gonna purposefully not aggro these mobs for as long as I can. I don't want her running up the hill here to attack the Warlock and then, you know, walking slowly back to where she was like she is right now. It's quite annoying. I could always walk with her. And we're moving at the same pace. Actually, she's a little bit faster than I am when I do that. Don't know why. You would expect them to be, you know, set the NPC pace. I'll just let my pet do all the damage until she aggro's the Enforcer. Easy. Easy peasy escort quest. We just need to escort her up to the top of Shadowhold. She can walk just a little bit faster. And then once I've protected her, protect Arco Narin. God, that's such a weird name. I don't know why they give a night elf such, like, the weirdest names. I mean, you could name them like Bob or Kevin, and it'd all be the same. I mean, this is like a fantasy game, right? So, in my fantasy mind, Bob and Kevin are good names for night elves, for female night elf. Bob and Kevin. Yep. Alright, so we just need to protect her until she walks out of here. So just walk out of here. Come on, lady. Let's go. Chop, chop. We don't got all day. I don't know how far we actually... Oh my god. Do we have to escort her? Okay, there we go. Ah, fresh air. At last. I never thought I'd see the day. Are we done yet? Betrayer! Who are you? What was that? Trey? Trey? Spirit of Trey Lightforge. Hey man, fuck you. She ain't no betrayer. What you talking about? No, my friend. What's happened? This is my fault. What happened? I don't know. She ran back inside and all she's saying is greetings. Okay. Why does Trey Lightforge think that she betrayed him? I don't know. But we do know that the quest is complete. So I ain't sticking around any longer. I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm going to cut away now. I will meet you back in the Emerald Sanctuary, or at the Emerald Sanctuary, I should say. We can turn in these 2 quests we have and pick up the follow-ups, and then we will head back into Shadowhold for the last time. Be right back. Okie dokie, everybody. We're back here at the Emerald Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and talk to Jasir Moonbrow, and turn in rescue from Jadinar. You were the one who helped Arco escape? I'm so glad you found me. She passed by here not too long ago. What? That's not true. She couldn't have beat me here. I'm on a horse. How the hell did she run faster? She walked so slow. She did not beat me here. Doesn't make any sense. She had Lightforge in tow and wouldn't even take the time to speak to the druids to be healed. Oh, I know what she's saying. She passed by here up on her way to Jadinar. But she did tell me about your encounter with Trey's spirit. What a terrible fate for a knight of the Silver Hand. She didn't show it, but I know it's tearing her up inside. The thought of losing one of her closest friends. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get how she beat me here. When I left her at the doorway to Shadowhold and ran back here on my horse, on horseback, and she was just walking back as slow as she fucking is. So the follow-up here that Jasir gives us is Retribution of the Light. She wants us to return to Jadinar and kill the succubus Rakaya before finding the remains of Trey Lightforge. Now Rakaya is the one who actually tortured Trey Lightforge to death. So we have to find his remains and bring him back to Moonbow. Dousing the flames. I was able to see you with my spells as soon as the last brazier's flames died. Well done, Tylord. I learned a few things before the Shadow Council's warlocks were able to recast their spells. Hopefully it will be enough. For now, rest. I will tell you what I've learned in a minute. A final blow. Yes, the final quest in the chain. Unfortunately, I see the only way to stop this threat to Felwood is a frontal attack. There are no ways into Shadowhold, and I have no other ways into Shadowhold, and I have no means to teleport you inside. The straight path down to the bottom is the only way, and I also know who you should seek out. His name is Felden. Shadow Lord Felden. So we need to slay him and his 2 succubus servants, Mura and Salia, and then bring Shadow Lord Felden's head back to Greta Mosshoof. Now these 2 quests, Retribution of Light and the Final Blow, are actually my pretty level appropriate. They're about my level range because I believe Shadow Lord Feldrin is what, like 53, 54 maybe? So, you know, not too low, just about right for my level. So, you know, no complaints from me there. As always, I'm going to cut away, head back up to Shadowhold, and I'll meet you guys up there where we can finish off these 2 quests, and then return back to the Emerald Sanctuary and turn them in. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, starting off where we last left off, doing the last quest, dousing the braziers and, you know, collecting Arco's armor here. We're going to head deeper into Shadowhold, so we have to cross through this little sewer area where we got some vile oozes we have to take down before continuing deeper down the rabbit hole, as it were. I don't know why I like saying rabbit hole. I've been saying that a couple times this episode. Makes me think of like Alice in Wonderland for some reason. I think that's where the saying actually comes from, obviously. Now I'm going to try and sneak by all of these mobs, trying to not have to fight them if I can help it, as we continue closer towards what I believe to be Trey Lightforge's the so-called, I guess, interrogation room or torture chamber, where Trey Lightforge was actually tortured to death. And there is Rakaya, who we do have to kill. We might, we might end up aggroing the entire room if we're not careful here, and I think we do actually do that. But luckily for us, these mobs are little baby pushovers, and actually want to try and take out these warlocks here as fast as we can. Using Victory Rush as often as possible because, you know, we can keep using that to take out these mobs. And there we have it. Entire room dealt with. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I just need to heal up and loot all these corpses before they start disappearing on me because I don't want to miss out on all this juicy loot here. There we go. And here is the remains of Trade Lightforge. You gather the hero's remains as carefully as you can, recalling that at last his spirit has been released from any pain or suffering that might have been forced upon him. So we have the remains here, and return the remains to Jasir Moonbow at the Emerald Sanctuary. But before we do that, we must continue deeper down into Shadowhold to deal with Felden, Shadow Lord Felden, and his two succubus servants, excuse me. As we pass through these totems of skulls and bones and whatnot. Tauren, Mr. Tauren, what are you doing here? I expect better from Tauren as to be recruited into the Jadenar cult. My disappointment is immeasurable. Got some more Jadenar Legionnaires here. Little Fel Lord? Is that what the spell is called? I know it's a demonology. Summon Felguard, not Fel Lord, Felguard, excuse me. They're Felguard type mobs, similar to how a Felguard actually looks. Now, I don't know where that leads to, but I do believe... What? How'd you aggro? How'd you aggro my pet? I want to know. How'd you do that? We were so far away. Not even in the same, you know, within 10 feet of each other. Bizarre. I don't know where that leads, that little pathway up there leads. But we do need to come down here into the main room. And there is Shadow Lord Felden. He is level 57. That's why this quest is level appropriate for myself. Don't want to aggro them until the perfect opportune time to strike is now. Kill them all. Good, Gorfing, good. Ooh, I like those moans by these succubus mobs. Alright, that quest complete. Just need to finish off Celia there. Loot his head, Mr. Shadow Lord Felden's head. And can we head back up here? Or where would this lead us? Where is this gonna lead us? We got an enforcer there. I'm surprised he actually didn't aggro my pet that time. And also, all of my buffs seem to have disappeared. So let's rebuff up. And if you're thinking, hey, Tyler, you're out of mana now. Well, guess again, because I have life tap, and I can just spam this guy all day long, stopping only to cast another regrowth before spamming life tap some more. I mean, it seems like it's cheating, but I wouldn't really call it cheating. I mean, it's just very resourceful to, you know, to do the life tap heal combo. So let's head up here. Is there an exit out this way? I'm not entirely sure. I hope there is. I hope there's an exit out that way, but I can't say for certain. Other than let's just explore. But I'm actually going to cut away. I feel like this episode's going to be exceptionally long this time around. So I will cut away and meet you guys back at the Emerald Sanctuary as soon as I find a way out of Shadowhold. Be right back. Hoo hoo hoo! Looky looky! I've got Hooky, and by Hooky I mean Lord Bane Hollow. Excuse me? I did not know that this guy was in here. And I totally missed my shadow step here. So let's go ahead and just fucking destroy this guy anyway, because look at how easy this is. This is just ridiculous. Oh my god. Lord Bane Hollow, more like Lord Pushover Hollow. So we've killed him and there's nothing. Not even a chest. Did we even get experience for killing him? I don't know. seems like a waste of time, right? So Lord Banehollow, I don't know if you guys know this. I actually kind of want to jump down here. So I'm going to dismiss my pet for a second before I jump down where all the vile oozes are and try and make my way out of here. So Lord Banehollow is actually a warlock related NPC. I believe he starts a quest, if I'm not mistaken. Some long quest chain for something, I believe. So obviously to us he's aggro for whatever reason because he's a demon. But if you are a warlock, I believe you have to come to him to start some quest chain. I don't know for what. A warlock could tell you. A warlock who played in vanilla could tell you. I did not play warlock, so not entirely sure which quest it starts. But again, I will cut away and meet you guys back at the Emerald Sanctuary where we can turn in these final 2 quests and end off the episode. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, back here at the Emerald Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and turn in the 2 quests. The first being the remains of Trey Lightforge. We will give them to Jessir Moonbow. You've done it! Praise be to Elune and whichever powers you worship, Tylord. You have done an honorable and noble thing this day. I am certain Arco Naren will be pleased that you not only took the time to save her, but also to slay the creatures who tortured her best friends. So we can choose either between the Hunt Tracker Blade, which isn't very good, or the Tidecrest Blade, which also isn't very good compared to what we have. But let's go ahead and pick up the Dagger, only because it will sell back for more. By 2 more silver. That's how much more I value it than the Blade. By the 2 more silver that it costs as a sellback. And we can also turn in the quest A Final Blow. Without Felden, the Shadow Council will hopefully lose focus and start infighting. They will struggle with one another for control and hoard assets for future plans. That will be an opportune time to devastate them and their demon slaves. Earth Mother be praised, Tylord. Thank you. This is a great day indeed. The Shadow Council will be hard-pressed to scale to the same levels of power they once held with this blow to their hierarchy. You have done a great thing this day. And none of the rewards are particularly any good. So let's just go ahead and pick the one that sells back for the most, which is this Gearforge Girdle, a plate girdle. And with that, oh my god, we're 3 bars away from level 59, and you know what that means? We will hit level 60. So close. We are so close to hitting 60. I guarantee, probably next episode, that we will get to 60. I will head up to Winter Spring. A lot of the quests I do have are probably getting close to being gray here. Actually, no, that's not true. So okay, good on us. They're just green. They're just gonna be green forever. I don't have anything to feed my pet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gorfang. You're just gonna have to starve to death. Alrighty, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I always love hearing some feedback, some criticism, albeit if it is constructive. I mean, even you just guys comment like, "LOL, this video sucks." I mean, that is technically criticism. And I do value it. What? Excuse me, pet, where are you going? Get back here. That was very bizarre. Alright, so until next time, I hope you all stay classy. And if I fucked that up, didn't I? Alright, until next time, guys, as always, I hope you all stay classy, and peace out.